The more time I spend with MQL Market, the more I realize these guys are just toxic at this point. They are only interested in the fees and the money that sellers can bring to them. They are not interested in traders anymore because it's amazing. They promote scams like Northwest or Takataka that they're just there pushing their accounts with insane risky martingales so they can get all the fees from their clients connected and also share the profits with MQL. So it's important for everyone to understand how they can manage to know if an EA is good or bad with information available, because MQL is not going to do it for you. So here I have three of the at least in the first page I have three of the expensive EAs they promote and they allowed to promote. So here I have the EA scalping 2.5k USD dollars. It's very easy, you don't need to even read this. They share a backtesting result in the 5 minutes from 2022 to 2024. So they use low initial deposits so they can have these big curves, and that's something that you need to realize also in signals. If we go to the signals, you will see that the majority of the motherfuckers that have big returns, they're using low deposits. So the initial deposit is less than 1k. They're not using even cent accounts. That's not the issue. The issue is that they are using these specific deposits so they can push the account. So if they do it right, at one point they will, this looks a very sustained trend, not gonna lie. This signal looks good. So let's go for example with this, as you can see, $25 deposit in a well traded broker is insta scam. So what they do is they start in a period and they open two accounts, so one will make money and the other will get smoked. But if you're risking $25, it's nonsense. So even with my P1 portfolio that was $250, it was a cent account, so I was testing my margin and stress testing the cents accounts. But here they're just pushing the account to show insane results without even risking anything. So they're not worried about risking because they're opening two portfolios or more, and they're getting or exposing to clients the one that has more profits, you know. Here this well, here I cannot say anything. This seems another good signal, but you understand the point. There are some signal providers that really want you to get smoked. So let's check the results of the EA. So as you can see, they use a $200 deposit, but the maximum drawdown or the max risk your account was at one point is $10k or $10,000. So that's not even close to the initial deposit. So at one point you will get smoked. Your investment will be reduced to zero if you don't have the profits that this account is closing. So as you can see, this is a clear history reader. You don't have these sustained trends with any system if you are not risking. And even though they're risking, what the EA is doing mainly is compounding because it really knows what's going on here. They haven't updated to 2025. They need to launch an update because they need to add the data so the EA can read it in the backtest, but in real condition it won't do anything. So you're saving yourself $2,000 from bad experiences, in my opinion. And here again, at 450 USD dollars, I don't have the initial deposit, but this is just dump. This is insane. Look at this trend. It's doing $25 million with a balance max drawdown of $685. But if we go to the max drawdown, it's even like more than 10 times the profit. I don't know the initial deposit, but of course 348,000. I was thinking the million, sorry, but $348,000. This is probably a 100 or 1k thousand deposit, and as you can see, the trend is just looks very fake. If you think this is real, well, you can pay it and realize by yourself. We go to the other one. This is Neuron. I already tested this because someone shared it to me, and it's a clear history reader. Here you can see this is the one that I thought it was insane because the deposit was 1k thousand and the profit, I cannot even understand what number is that one in English, but the max drawdown also it's unrealistic. And what these three EAs have in common, look at the chart, looks very beautiful, right? Only up. So that's not how trading works, and that's why backtesting is being so punished by newbies or ignorant or inexperienced traders, because they think that everyone is saying or sharing this type of dumb results. So let me show you, for example, my buy model. As you can see, it's a very clear trend that is trading. You can see that is having periods of drawdown by the equity green line. And as you can see, my max drawdown is always less than my initial deposit by my type of or style of trading. I always keep my max drawdown at less than the initial deposit, because what I do is, as counter trend trader and grid trader in the investing model, I aim for long periods where the trends will be sustained, but at one point will reverse. The only reason that a trend in Xiao USD, for example, won't reverse is because either USA is getting smoked and will go bankrupt, like in 2011, a pandemic like in 2020, the house crisis in 2008, or gold is disappearing from Earth, something that I think will never happen, or at least I won't be alive to see it, so I'm not worried about that. And with the USA scenarios, I already tested them, so that's what I do in the back test. I stress test those periods, and my max drawdown based in those max stress scenarios, I keep it as the risk that I want to take. In this case, I'm running a 55% risk of my 100k deposit. Understood? That's how it works. That's how you need to see your trends or your EAs. Of course, not everyone will have this type of trends because this is a grid system. That's why it looks like this, but other systems will have different type of equity and balance curves. But the idea is that you are able to at least understand by simple factors that these are just scams. These will never work in real conditions. And we need to put some respect in algo traders or in real algo traders, because our job is to backtest and provide systems that work in real conditions. And that's not easy. As you can see, they try it, but it's not easy. So have a good one, Gis.